Bitch, this episode took me down. Do you hear me? This. Hey tribe, how you guys doing? This is going to be your review of RuPaul All Stars 4 episode. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. But this thing was everything to me. Okay? This was a great episode. It really was. The whole concept, the whole flip, all of it, honey, was just everything. So look, let's just go on and get this thing started. So at the end of last episode, we know how it all went down. They suspended the rules. They brought all the old girls back. It was the four. I'm sorry. My whole attention span just went somewhere. It was the four all-stars came back, right? Gia Gunn, Pheromones, Latrice Royale, and Jasmine Masters. And I was so happy to see Latrice. Y'all knew how I felt. Y'all know that broke my heart when Latrice went home, honey. And I was waiting. I was hoping they were going to do this whole redemption thing. But they added a twist this season, right? Because usually they do a redemption, but only one person gets a chance to come back. But honey, they threw a whole twist in the whole game. But before we get to the twist, let's talk a little bit. So when the ladies came back, you know they got to sit around and chop it up, talk, boom, boom, boom. So first of all, they're going to ask Jasmine Masters, well, hey, would you have done anything different? Jasmine said, no. They said, no, nothing? She said, They were like, not even prepare a little bit better for your comedy routine? That's when I knew Jasmine ass ain't staying. Because you ain't learned nothing. You still think your ass slayed that shit. You and Valentina in the same ballpark. But okay. I said, okay, Miss Jasmine. Then Pheromone was saying that, she had put everything in it. And she was just disappointed that she wasn't able to really give everybody what she had. Okay, we knew that. You're just not good enough. Pheromone, you're just not good enough right now for All Stars. That doesn't mean you're not good. That doesn't mean you're not talented. You just not ready for this competition. You just not. Like, you weren't there. Gia didn't really have a whole lot to say at that point. Later on in the workroom, Gia talks about some things. I'll get there. But honey, two major things went down in that little conversation. First, they revealed their lipsticks, right? So Monet and Manila both had their lipsticks. Now I was wondering if they were going to actually reveal it, since nobody went home and they were there with all of the same girls. But honey, they did. They went on to show who their lipstick was. Both of them had picked Valentina. Honey, Valentina is so fucking in her own world. But here's what I love about Valentina, because she getting on my nerves and she need to go. But here's what I love about Valentina. She knows it. Valentina said it in her confessional. She said, here's the thing y'all need to understand. When I'm in my own universe, my own little coconut shell, what I believe is my reality. So she knows she's delusional. And she sat there and said that she didn't believe nothing that the judges said because she was funny. And she slayed that roast. Monet said we must have been in a different roast. Jasmine Masters and Latrice said somebody lying. But in her mind, in Valentina's mind, honey, she slayed that shit. But she knows she in her own world. She said it. So you can't be mad at somebody who accepts and knows they shit, okay? The second little gag of that little conversation was Latrice said her piece to Miss Monique, and she told her, she said, look, I'm not mad you sent me home. I just feel like the manner in which it was done was disingenuous. She said that basically she knew that Monique and Monet were friends and that Monique was never going to send Monet home. And Monique said that's not true. She said, I would have sent Monique home. I went by the report card. Monique had been at the top. Monet had been at the top, had won a competition. You had not. I mean, other than the reading challenge. She said, so I strictly went by the report card. She said, had Monet not had the better report card, I would have sent her home. So I think Monique was a little bit offended and a little in her feelings that she felt like Latrice. And Latrice said, look, I'm not mad. Don't get it. I ain't mad because I'm back. But understand I see you. I said, oh shit. Latrice ain't somebody I think I want on my bad side, but okay. So that was the workroom, that was that conversation. So the next day they come in, and Rue gives it to him. She breaks it down how this thing is gonna go. So they get ready to do an all stars lip sync Lollapalooza, right? And the runway is gonna be Lollapalooza galore. You know what they call the runway? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Lollapalooza, whatever. I don't know what a Lollapalooza dress is. I don't know what the dress was supposed to be for a Lollapalooza, but okay, because when I think of Lollapalooza, I always think of like a concert. So to me, that's like jeans and shorts, but clearly you can't wear jeans and shorts down the runway. So this is what it is. This is how it works. The 4 eliminated queens are going to lip sync in a one-on-one competition against the 4 all-star queens. They will get to pick who they lip sync against from last person eliminated on down. So Latrice Royale will get first pick since she was the last person eliminated. And then it will go on down the line. Here is the gag. Monet and Manila have immunity because they won last week. I said, honey, Monet said, if that ain't the best week to win, that's the best week of the competition to win. She looked up on that thing, honey. That was the best week of the competition to win this damn competition, that daggone challenge. So, Latrice will get to pick Gia, Trinity, and then Jasmine Masters. That's the order. And so basically, Jasmine picks who's left. So, there it is. Monique knows automatically. She said, Latrice gonna pick me. I know Latrice is gonna pick me. And it is what it is. Like, I got it. It's cool. It is what it is. Now, as far as some of the workroom conversations, because I ain't gonna drag this thing out, but there's a few things I want to touch on that went down in the workroom. So, we had a conversation where Pheromone had a conversation with Valentina. Here's the thing. Pheromone, first of all, stop fucking crying all the goddamn time. That's first of all, damn it. Second of all, she asked Valentina, she said, I know you sent me home and it is what it is. She said, but can you honestly say, in your heart of hearts, can you honestly say that I was the worst one? Valentina said, uh-huh. It's hilarious. Valentina said, yeah. She said, and I really don't want any hard feelings. I understand if you're angry. I understand if you're upset with me. She said, and they were doing their makeup and getting ready and everything. And Pheromone was just standing there staring at her like, she was like, really? Really? Valentina was like, yeah. And then Valentina hit her with I understand if you need to take time to process. No, she said, I understand if you need to go finish getting ready, doing your makeup, or if you just need to take some time to process that. I get it. Basically, leave me the fuck alone. I done said my piece, now let me finish doing my makeup. I said, this damn Valentina. Let me tell you something. I'm ready for Valentina to go home. Last week, I was ready for her to go home, but she gave me everything I needed in this episode, honey. She was hilarious, okay? And so that was funny. Then Gia Gunn said her little 2 cents. And basically, she said that when she was in the competition, she felt like she was sort of selling out or wasn't being true to herself because she was just a woman, because she didn't feel like she, as a woman, could identify with being a drag queen. And, that whole thing that she was going through when she was on the show. She said, but her little hiatus, helped her understand that she loved drag and that that dressing in drag or competing or being a drag, she didn't say drag queen in that moment. She just said drag performer. She said that she understood that didn't make her less of a woman. And that was something that she didn't have the first time around. I said, okay, all right, cool. She was still stirring the pot, though, because she kept trying to tell Trinity, you scared, aren't you? Trinity was like, I'm not scared. She said, yes, you are. You scared. I can see it. Trinity said, look, I'm not scared. And you're not going to turn that narrative. You're not going to make that your narrative. She said, I get it. You're trying to stir the pot. You're doing what you were doing before you left. But please understand, I am not afraid. She said, I do this for a living. No drag queen should ever be afraid of a lip sync. That's what we do. I said, I know that's right, Trinity. Now, Trinity was irritated as fuck that they were back. Now, I tell you that. Trinity was like, why are y'all here? she wasn't happy about it. She said, we right back at the beginning. I don't like this shit. But so that happened in the workroom. And it was another interesting conversation that went down in the workroom. And basically, Latrice was just like, she was there for redemption. Like, she was there. She wasn't trying to go back. She didn't like that feeling. And she was like, I'm here. And it was pretty clear that she was going to go against Monique. It was pretty clear that she was going to pick Monique. And it was like, basically, may the best woman win. Like, it is what it is. How are we going to do this, excuse me. But that was basically the workroom. Like I said, I ain't going to drag that out because it was what it was. And Monique was respectful. She was offended because she said, you questioning my integrity. Like, I'm telling you that this is how I did it, and you telling me you don't believe me, but don't question my integrity about it, Gia tried to stir the pot a little bit with Naomi. Naomi wasn't having it. She ain't giving to it, Naomi was Naomi. Let me tell y'all something. I'll get there. So there was that. I think that was it with the workroom, okay? I think that was it. So we get to the runway. And like I said, runway is Lollapalooza extravaganza. That's it, y'all. That's what they always call the runway, extravaganza, right? Now, Monet and Manila on the sideline, they chopping it up because they are safe, honey, and they are loving it, and they're trying to figure out who's going to go against who and how this whole thing is going to go down. And they was like, whatever it is, give me some popcorn, give me a hot dog, whatever it's going to be epic. And we know that, honey. All right. So, the runway. First down the runway, they go in the order of eliminated queens. So, the first down the runway is Miss Jasmine Masters. And she had on a cute little rose bodysuit. It was what it was. It was cute. Oh, the judges. No guest judges. It's just in-house. So it's Michelle Visage, Ross Matthews, Carson, and Rue, of course. Rue looked cute. She had like a little short little dress, little body dress or whatever. It was cute. Y'all know I'm not as critical because I don't see the things that other people see. I don't see wig lines and all that because I don't be looking that deep into it. I'm not a makeup queen. I'm not a fashionista. So I just see what I see. I like what I like. It was cute. It ain't blow me away, but I wasn't horrified by it either. Anyway, Jasmine looked cute, had her little bodysuit, honey. Pheromone came out, she had the thigh-high boots. She had a bodysuit with some feathers on the shoulder. It was okay. It didn't blow me away, but it was cute. Gia Gunn came out in like a little pantsuit. I mean, not pants, skirt with the top. I mean, it was a one piece, but it was a skirt and had the tie. It looked like a business suit, but it was a skirt, but it was a one piece. It's hard to describe. But you could tell it was a tearaway. You could tell she had a reveal that she was getting ready to do a reveal underneath or whatever. Miss Latrice Royale came out in one of her majorette outfits, honey. I was waiting for her to pull out the batons and the flags, boo. But it was what it was. It was Latrice Royale. Her makeup was beautiful. She looked beautiful. Had tassels and everything on it. Manila Lazon, so she ain't had the lip sync. She came out in a cute little, it was like a spaghetti and meatballs theme. She had the spaghettis on her shoulder and everything, and then the dress had like the tablecloth print and with some tulle. It was pretty. She looked really pretty. She had her signature wig, with the white stripe, honey. Monet Exchange had a little gown. She looked cute. She had her little gown. She had a full wig. She didn't give him no pixie cut wig, honey. Monique Hart, she had on this little purple thing with the tinsel tassel thingy. It was okay. Again, it didn't blow me away, but it was okay. Naomi Smalls, honey, she's too fucking skinny. Oh my gosh, you can see her rib cage coming through her. Ooh. Naomi, take some of that shit out your lips and put it here. Anyway, but she had on like a two-piece red leather piece with it was nice though. It looked nice on her, and of course the legs were for days, right? Trinity comes out in a cloak because she got a reveal underneath and she don't want nobody to see it yet, so she didn't even open it up on the runway. That's how you can tell the runway didn't even mean shit this week, because she didn't even show them nothing. She came out there in a black cloak. Valentina wore her a red bodysuit, honey, and she looked good. All right, Miss Valentina be giving it down. She get on my damn nerves, but she be giving it. Was that everybody? I think we got everybody. Okay, so here's how the story goes, right? They're going to start with Jasmine Masters and work their way up. So Jasmine really didn't get to pick. She just had whoever was left. And the person that was left that Jasmine ended up going against was Trinity Tuck, which is who eliminated her. So Jasmine was like, hey, works for me. And then they had the pit crew come out and they had 4 songs. So Trinity got to pick the box of the song. They had to learn the 4 songs, right? So the first song was Peanut Butter and Jelly. That's the song that Ru did with Frida, Big Frida, which I love that song. I absolutely love that song. Let me say this. If one thing don't irritate me the most about a mother freaking lip sync is when you don't know the words. Jasmine didn't know the fucking words. She was fucking them lyrics up from the first to the end. Okay? So let's start there, that she didn't know the words. Okay? Then Trinity slayed that motherfucking stage. Do you hear me? Now, Trinity might get on my damn nerves and Trinity might irritate my soul. But Trinity tore that cloak off, honey, and she had on this little bodysuit with her ass out. You know how she like to have them cheeks hanging out, and you know they full of silicone, so they was just a jiggling. And it's Big Frida, so you know it's a bounce song. And honey, Jasmine ain't stand a chance, honey. Even if Jasmine knew the words, it didn't matter. Even if she had known the words, it did not matter. Trinity slayed that lip sync. Do you hear me? Honey. So, of course, Trinity, you stay. Jasmine, Shantae away. But like I said, and no, don't get me wrong now, Jasmine did a good job. Other than not knowing the words. But Trinity just, it was nothing there. It was nothing left. Trinity took it all. Honey, she took it all. And it kind of hurt but I ain't going to go down that road. But Jasmine even said, she said, Trinity she did that, her butt was just a jiggling, and I tried to jiggle my little butt with my little pad, and I ain't got nothing back there. You know, she knew. And like I said, I don't even think Jasmine really wanted it that much. I mean, I think she was there, and she was competing, but I don't know. I just don't feel like her heart was in it. I just don't. And I could be wrong. Maybe that's just her affect, and it seems like she doesn't care when she really does care. But I just felt like she wasn't, from the beginning of the competition, I just don't feel like she tried that hard. But okay. So the next up, we have Pheromones. She picks Valentina, right? And of course, Valentina was who eliminated her. So again, come on, you can get your revenge, right? You can knock her out the competition. So they lip sync to Hello, is it Kitty Cat Girl? Kitty Cat? I wrote it down. Kitty Girl. I think that was a pretty even lip sync. I do think Valentina edged Pheromone out. They have 2 very distinct lip sync styles. Like, they weren't competing, trying to do the same types of dances. But if I had to choose, I would have chosen Valentina, and that's who won. Valentina won. And but Valentina, don't get me wrong now, Valentina was doing her thing. I mean, she was doing her thing, but I think Pheromone was holding her own. This just ain't your time, boo. This just ain't your time. Valentina, you could tell Valentina was way more. Because here's the thing. Matter of fact, let me take back what I said. Pheromone seemed like she started off slow. She was almost in slow motion in the beginning. She sort of picked herself up as the song went on. But see, Valentina started off with the 1-2. As soon as that beat dropped, Valentina was ready. And she had this whole Disco Queen bodysuit thing working. And that's what she did. She was giving you Disco Queen moves all night. She was giving you, see that? She was giving it to you, right? All night. Studio 54. Boom. She was giving it to you. And Pheromone, like I said, she started slow. And she just never quite caught up. But she did decent. You understand what I'm saying? Alright. So there's that. So boom. Pheromone, you gone. Valentina, you stay. Cool. Now we have Miss Gia Gunn. Gia Gunn, she chose Naomi Smalls. So now, two things. We automatically know now that it's going to be Monique Hart and Latrice Royale, which is what we knew at the beginning. But okay, now it's set in stone. We know that. Miss Gia Gunn comes out there. Now, again, Gia Gunn, you could tell it's a tearaway. You could tell it from her runway it was a tearaway. And Naomi was like, oh, for real? Now, let me tell y'all something. I was a little nervous because I'm thinking, Gia, Naomi. Because here's the thing. I still don't know what Naomi got. Right? She surprised me with the Judge Judy little spoof they did, Jersey Justice, right? She surprised me a little bit with that. But then she bombed with the roast. So I was like, I still don't know what Naomi's bringing me. I'm still not sure. Bitch. I'm sure now. Naomi, you are where you need to be. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you were all-star ready. I didn't know. I did not know. But let me tell you, that bitch worked those 12 feet long legs all over that stage. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? She did this matrix thing where she leaned all the way back on them long ass legs, honey. Her ponytail was touching the goddamn floor. And then she did this thing where she went to the back of the runway and she slid them long ass legs all the way down the front. Honey, that bitch got some. Bitch. Naomi turned that. And like I said, I was nervous. I was a little worried. I said, Gia Gunn gonna get her ass right back in this competition. Because Gia Gunn is a seasoned performer, right? We know that. But guess what Gia Gunn did? Gia Gunn fucked up the lyrics too. She fucked up the lyrics too. And Gia Gunn was doing... She did okay. But again, her moves they would seem to be in slow motion. She didn't seem to be giving it. I don't know. I can't describe it. You got to just see it. But it just seemed like she was in slow motion. Anyway, it don't matter because Naomi turned that shit. I don't give a fuck. Gia Gunn could have death dropped. Gia Gunn could have done some backflips. But she turned that shit. I don't care. Naomi, you did that. You did that. You earned my respect tonight. Now, I don't know if you give a damn about having my respect, but damn it, you got it tonight. Okay. And both of them had these ponytails down to the floor. Valentina said it's the bundle challenge. She said the human bundles are on the floor. Anyway, Valentina, I'm telling y'all, Valentina gave it to me. She gave me life this whole damn episode, honey. But yeah, Naomi, you did that. Okay, so Naomi, Shantae, you stay. Gia goes away. So at this point, all of the eliminated queens are gone. The All-Stars have held their own, right? And now is the moment we have all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, is Latrice Royale. Oh, the song they sang was Adrenaline. And like I said, Gia fucked up the lyrics. Anyway. I just want to make sure I got everything in because I'm getting to this last little part. Okay. So we have, the last little part we have, honey, is Miss Latrice Royale and Miss Monique Hart, honey. And let me tell you, they were singing to Sissy That Walk, or lip syncing to Sissy That Walk. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. That was a motherfucking lip sync. Do you understand me? Both of them bitches worked that stage. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm telling you? Latrice did a wig reveal. Monique said, I got one too. She did a wig reveal. Monique had a reveal of her a tearaway on her outfit. Latrice, Monique did a little split. Latrice did a real split, honey, and Latrice gave you a high kick, and both of them knew the goddamn words. Let me tell you something. Both of them left it on the stage. Do you hear me? They both left that on the stage. I don't know what Ru saw, but the way they edited it, honey, they both left that thing on the stage. Do you hear me? Now, So we get to the decision. Ruth says, Latrice, Shantae, you stay. Something told me she wasn't going to send Monique home. I don't know. Something just told me. Monique was standing there. Monique was crying. You know, you could tell she was getting ready to cry. You could tell she was shocked. She was getting ready to cry. She went, and Rue went through her whole little thing, you know. She said, Monique, you are an all-star. You will always be an all-star. Thank you so much. She said, oh, wait a minute. One more thing I got to tell you. Shantae, you, and the minute she said Shantae, honey, Monique fell out on that damn stage. So let me tell you something. That was the right decision. Now, I think, honestly, I think we went around Robin Hood's barn to get Latrice ass back in that damn competition, but I'm alright with that. I'm okay with it. Because honestly, I don't think any of the other eliminated queens out lip synced anybody else. I really don't. The closest that I saw was Pheromone and Valentina, and even then I feel like Valentina did a better job, but to me that was the closest one I would have said that was there. So it definitely was from my point of view, was no bullshit. Now Latrice and Monique, though, that was neck and neck. I didn't know. I honestly couldn't call it. I could not call it. And I'm cool with Ruth saying, fuck it, both y'all come back, because for real, they both earned it. They really did. I mean, they did that. I mean, you had both of them did wig reveals. Both of them gave you some splits and a death drop. They gave it to you. They left it all on the stage. You can't ask for nothing more than that. And if you're looking for a good competition, honey, you got one. And you got a little rivalry now because, you know, Latrice wasn't really feeling how she went home. And next week look like it's going to be some shit too, y'all. So anyway, that's what it was. James Caldwell had already texted me, honey. I got to call him now. I hope he done with his video because we about to gag on this shit. This was good. This was so good. So good. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments. Peace.